Hello. So now start with deep foundation. We have already completed shallow foundation. Now the second part is deep foundation. When the depth of foundation is more than its width, the foundation is called as deep foundation. You might be remember that the definition of shallow foundation. Just reverse it, and that will be the deep foundation. That is, depth of foundation is more than its width, then it is termed as deep foundation. Or in generally, if the depth of foundation is more than 2 meter, it is called as deep foundation. So there are various types of deep foundation. First one is pile foundation. Depending upon the function, pile foundation is again subdivided into some types, and then again depending upon the material used, pile foundation again divided in some types. So let's see one by one. First, bearing piles or end bearing piles. Bearing piles, or it is also called as end bearing piles, friction piles, sheet piles, anchor piles, batter piles, fender piles, compaction piles. So first one is bearing or end bearing piles. These are driven into ground until a hard stratum or hard strata comes, and directly supported on a hard base, and pile act as a pillar to transmit the load. That is, these piles are driven up to the hard strata, and that is a bearing piles. These are used to transfer load to a hard strata at higher depths. These bearing piles are generally used to transfer a load of the structure to the hard strata directly at higher depths. त्याच्यामुळे बेरिंग पाईल्स जास्त हाईटसाठी वापरतात, कारण हार्ड स्ट्राटा हा जास्त खूप हाईट गेल्यानंतरच असेल बऱ्याचशा ठिकाणी जनरली. Bottom portion of the pile is inserted up to hard strata. You can see in the diagram also. Here the bottom portion of the pile is inserted up to the hard strata, and that is rest on the hard strata directly. Also, the load carrying capacity can be derived from bearing capacity of rock layer at the top pile. Okay, that is, load carrying capacity of this pile is derived from the bearing capacity of the rock layer. So this is bearing piles. See the diagram properly, and you have to draw each and every diagram in your notebook. Next one is friction pile. Friction piles. When the soil is soft to a considerable depth, the pile which is required to be driven is called as friction pile. Now here the soil is soft. That means the pile we can easily driven, and we driven that pile up to a required depth, and that is called as friction pile. The load carried by a pile is borne by the friction developed between the side of the pile and the surrounding is called as skin friction. तर आता इथे पहा, ज्या पाईल्स इथे ड्रिव्हन करतो आपण, तर याचा जो वरचा स्ट्रक्चरचा लोड येणार आहे तो या पाईल्स किंवा जो बॉटम पार्ट असणार आहे खाली त्याच्यावर न येता तो फ्रिक्शन जिथे होतं आहे, इथे डायग्राममध्ये पाहू शकता तुम्ही, इथे जे ऑपोजिट ॲरो जे दाखवलेले आहेत, याचा अर्थ आपण पाईल्स खाली ड्रिव्हन करत असताना, खाली गाडत असताना जो काय ऑपोजिशन होईल ते म्हणजेच एक प्रकारचं फ्रिक्शन होईल. ठीक आहे, तर त्याच्यावरूनच इथे आहे फ्रिक्शन पाईल्स. आणि जो लोड कॅरी होईल स्ट्रक्चरचा तो ह्या पार्टवर होईल जिथे ॲरो इंडिकेट करतात, म्हणजे फ्रिक्शन ज्या ठिकाणी होणार आहे त्या ठिकाणी तो लोड ॲक्ट होणार आहे, ना की बॉटम पार्टला तो साईडला लोड ॲक्ट होईल. ठीक आहे. अँड ह्या पाईल्स, फ्रिक्शन पाईल सुटेबल कधी असतील, मग सॉईल जो सॉफ्ट असेल त्यावेळेस. ठीक आहे, इथे सॉईल सॉफ्ट असेल त्या केसमध्ये फ्रिक्शन पाईल्स सुटेबल असतात. अँड द फ्रिक्शन इज नोन ॲज स्किन फ्रिक्शन. हे जे फ्रिक्शन म्हणतो, इथे पाईल्स नाव दिले, ऑपोजिट ॲरो दाखवले, त्याला आपण स्किन फ्रिक्शन म्हणतो. अँड इट टेक्स प्लेस ओव्हर द एंटायर लेंथ ऑफ द पाईल इमर्स्ड इन द ग्राउंड. तर पहा, जेवढे ग्राउंड लेवल डायग्राममध्ये पहा, तिथे ग्राउंड लेवलपासून जिथपर्यंत पाईल ड्रिव्हन केलेले आहेत, जेवढ्या पाईल ग्राउंडमध्ये इन्सर्ट केल्यात गेलेल्या आहेत, तर तेवढ्या टोटल एंटायर लेंथवर हा स्किन फ्रिक्शन असेल आणि तेवढ्या एरियावर त्याचा लोड ट्रान्सफर होईल. ठीक आहे. बेरिंग कॅपॅसिटी ऑल्सो, बेरिंग कॅपॅसिटी कॅन बी डिराइव्ड पार्टली फ्रॉम एंड बेरिंग अँड पार्टली फ्रॉम स्किन फ्रिक्शन. ठीक आहे. बेरिंग कॅपॅसिटी ते दोन्ही पद्धतीने फाइंड केली जाईल. तर हे असेल फ्रिक्शन पाईल. त्याच्यानंतर थर्ड टाईप आहे तिथे शीट पाईल. शीट पाईल्स, they are used to retain soil which is liable to escape laterally when subjected to pressure, or to enclose the area for some foundation and to protect the area from the flowing water. So sheet piles, see in the diagram, sheet piles, they are used to cut off an area from underground water so that construction can take place. Okay. Sheet piles are also used for supporting earthen material. These are also used for supporting the earthen materials and act as temporary support, like timbering and strutting. Timbering and strutting we have already studied in the previous videos, and somewhat like timbering and strutting, sheet piles works. So the next fourth type is anchor pile, or it is also a tension piles. When piles are used to provide anchorage against horizontal pull, they are called as anchor piles. See, you can see the diagram, tension or anchor pile. Very simple diagrams are there, and some points you have to remember just by comparing one type to the another type. These anchor piles provide anchorage against horizontal pull. They provide anchorage against horizontal pull from sheet pulling or pulling forces. See, you already know that pulling forces are the tensile forces, and it works somewhat like tensile force, and that's why it is a anchorage against horizontal pull. That's why it is anchor pile. We have to remember this point only, and the diagram. So these are the four types. Then next type is batter piles. Batter piles. When the piles are driven at an inclination to resist large horizontal or inclined forces, then the piles are called as batter piles. See, when the piles are driven at an inclination, you can see in the diagram there is some inclination given to the pile, that is beta positive when it is inclined towards left, and negative beta inclination when it is inclined towards right, that is out batter or positive batter, and in second diagram in batter or negative batter. These are the two types of batter piles again, according to its inclination. When the piles are driven at an inclination to resist large horizontal or inclined force, then it is called as batter piles. Remember, the batter piles and anchor tension piles, the basic difference is these are provided anchorage. These anchor piles are provide for anchorage against horizontal pull, and the batter piles are driven at an inclination to resist horizontal or inclined forces. So these are the basic difference, or these are the anchorage piles and batter piles. Just remember by comparing one with another, and this is for this video. We will see remaining types in the next video.